5-minute warm-up. March it right to left. Give me heels right to left. I'm so glad you're with me today. We gotta get that body nice and warm before we get into the workout. You never want cold muscles, do you? No. Woo. Toe tap, chest press. Oh, yeah. We want to dynamically warm up our entire body. We want to get that blood pumping in the muscles. Woo. Side tap overhead. Woo. Right here. It's a quick 5-minute warm up. If I move too fast, slow it down. You do not have to do the arms and legs at the same time. Punch and reach. Oh, side punching down. And you're giving me that tap. You know my name is Angie. Angie Fitness TV. Hamstring curls. Press it down. Kick your heel to your butt. Yes. Woo. I got a great workout lined up for us today. You're gonna love it. Tap. Reach. Now, you gotta ask yourself in this workout, do you need to amp it up or will you need to take it down? So you wanna constantly be checking in with yourself. If it's too easy, you're gonna ramp it up. If it's too hard, take it down. Squat, down and up, little squat, not going deep, little. You gotta warm up those legs. Little superficial squat. Woo! Take it wider, plie, arms, down to the side, plie. You gotta warm up those inner thighs. Woo! 4, 3, 2, march it left to right, 4, 3, heels left to right, strong, solid, long arms. Hup. I want that big smile on your face. Ah, feels so good. Toe tap, chest press. You can move your body. Isn't that such a beautiful blessing? Yes, it is. Oh, get that smile on your face. This music just energizes. Side tap overhead. Yeah. It's such a beautiful day today. You are strong. You are determined. You are courageous. Yeah, you got it going on. Hamstring. Down and up. You got it going on. Woo, you are the schnizzle. Yeah? What's that? That means you're like, got it going on. You're strong. Keep it going. Keep that hamstring going. Keep that hamstring going. Little more. Arms pressed down. 4, 3, 2. Squat. Down and up. Little. Just warming it up. I know we're not fully warm, but we got to get those legs in that lower body. Tingling. Woo. Those fingertips ground to the ceiling. Down, up, down. You can touch your thighs. Down, thighs. You don't have to go to the ground. Only go to the ground if you want to. Or the thighs. Plie. Down, side. So you have a wall in front of you, a wall behind you. Arms down to the side. Woo! One last thing. Insanely plie. Reach, reach. Side to side reach. Right here. Woo! Warming up. And through that midsection, a little more. Reach, reach, reach. Now, toe heel in a little bit. Agitate. Hook. Soft bend in your knees. Finishing warming up that low back core. Internal, external obliques. Right to left march. Deep breath in. and an exhale. I know you're ready and pumped. Big inhale. Exhale. We are moving to day 15. We have our Bosu ball right here. Feel free to have a step bench if you do not have a Bosu ball. Are you ready? Basic, right on the bench, step on, off, on, off. I have the music slower because it can be a little more tricky with the Bosu ball. A lot of balance compared to that step bench. Beats per minute are like 128, a lot slower. Just that right foot, up, up, down and down. Day 15 in the books, people. Whew. Now again, all on the floor. If you are a beginner, all on the floor. Or you can try, if you want to amp it up a little, a step bench with no riser. We're getting a little more advanced here when we're using the Bosu ball. It's that right foot, march it on the floor, march. I want to do everything on that right lead. We're going to step right foot on the Bosu, left knee, and then the right foot steps down. Right knee. I want to work balance. I really want to fatigue this right side. Now let's talk. If you want to amp it up, you can have a weighted vest on. You can have your hand weighted gloves. You can have 1 or 2 pound hand weights. I'm not going to suggest 3, 1 or 2. Working with the Bosu ball is very challenging all in itself, right? Very challenging because I'm going to work this right leg for 5 minutes and then I'm going to work the left leg. A lot of work. March right to left. We're going to step right, left extension. Watch me for 1. Now when that back leg comes up, arms come forward to counterbalance. Step right foot, up and down. Right here. Working that right leg to fatigue. You are sculpting and toning that lower body, constantly confusing your muscles in this 30-day workout challenge. It's called muscle confusion. That's why I want to stay on this right leg only, working it for 5 minutes. Working on muscular endurance. 4, 3, right to left march, march. We're going to step, right foot on, left knee, then step down. Step knee. We're getting some lateral movement right here. I'm telling you, that Bosu ball really has to engage the core, works tons of stabilizing muscles on that working leg because the Bosu ball is an uneven surface. So your body and your core has to grab to keep you balanced, right? So a Bosu ball is a great investment. If you don't have it, again, options, people. You have options. Give me 1 more. March it right to left. You're gonna go over and back. Your timing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, go slower if you want. Working lateral movement on a very unsteady surface. This really gets those muscles going. You can gaze forward, little forward. Heart rate's up. 143 is my current heart rate. Yeah? Low impact, no jumping. So, again, let's talk about how we can amp it up. Weighted vest, light hand weights, hand gloves, or you can jump if you're at that level. All right, straddle, touch the ball, touch a ball in a little squat, touch a ball. Now let's march it left to right, left to right. What we did on the right, we're now gonna completely work that left leg. Step it up and down. Left foot comes in the center of the Bosu ball. Try to get that whole foot on the Bosu. Whole foot off. Again, march it left to right, left step, right knee. Right here. Looking good. It may feel a little different balance-wise. One side, it may be a little easier to do than another side, right? That's up to you. Or not, it's not up to you. That is just your body's a little imbalanced. So that's why for 5 minutes, I focus only on the right side. And then for 5 minutes, I focus on the left side. Muscle confusion, right here. You can attempt ankle weights. That's a way to amp it up, but you've got to be very careful and very safe. Okay, hip extension, counterbalance, that right foot goes back, left foot, in the center of that Bosu ball, lift, fingers and hands go to the crown of your head, squeezing that right butt cheek, core engaged, nice and strong, shoulders melted away from your ears, very doable at this pace. Nice, slow and controlled. Step left, right lift. 60 seconds each exercise. You can do it. You are strong. You are determined. You are powerful. You are inspirational. And you are a light in this world. You bring so much joy and happiness to us all. You really do. March it left to right. There's only one you in the world, and I'm very glad you're here. Step left, right knee, ready, go. Step knee, right here. Whew. I can tell you my heart rate's up here. It's still 143. It gets pretty high when you're using that Bosu ball. I love cross training with that Bosu ball. I love constantly confusing my muscles. So my body is always growing. I'm not staying stagnant in my workouts. If you're staying stagnant, try a different workout. Try to increase your weight, amp it up, ramp it up. You can do it. You can take your fitness to that next level. Over and back, watch it. I do not care how fast or how slow, up to you. You do not have to keep my beat. A lot of balance is required when you're stepping, both feet on and both feet off. That Bosu ball. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Whew. Yes. Feels so good to move. So good to challenge our body when it comes to balance. We're challenging our stabilizing muscles. When you put both feet on the Bosu ball, your ankle muscles have to work. Your core has to engage, or you'd simply fall forward if your muscles weren't all working together in synergy. March, deep breath in, and an exhale. One more time, deep breath in, and an exhale. If you're using a step bench, you may want to add a riser. Second circuit, are you okay right where you're at? Are you going to ramp it up? And if so, how are you going to ramp it up safely? Are you ready? Basic, right on the bench, step on, off, on, off. I have the music slower because it can be a little more tricky with the Bosu ball, A lot of balance compared to that step bench. Beats per minute are like 128, a lot slower. Just that right foot, up, up, down and down. Day 15 in the books, people. Whew. Now again, all on the floor. If you are a beginner, all on the floor. Or you can try, if you want to amp it up a little, a step bench with no riser. We're getting a little more advanced here when we're using the Bosu ball. It's that right foot, march it on the floor, march. I want to do everything on that right lead. We're going to step right foot on the Bosu, left knee, and then the right foot steps down. Right knee. I want to work balance. I really want to fatigue this right side. Now let's talk. If you want to amp it up, you can have a weighted vest on. You can have your hand weighted gloves. You can have 1 or 2 pound hand weights. I'm not going to suggest 3, 1 or 2. Working with the Bosu ball is very challenging all in itself, right? Very challenging, because I'm going to work this right leg for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to work the left leg. A lot of work. March right to left. We're going to step right, left extension. Watch me for 1. Now when that back leg comes up, arms come forward to counterbalance. Step right foot, up and down. Right here. Working that right leg to fatigue. You are sculpting and toning that lower body, constantly confusing your muscles. In this 30-day workout challenge, it's called muscle confusion. That's why I want to stay on this right leg only, working it for 5 minutes. Working on muscular endurance. 4, 3, right to left march, march. We're going to step, right foot on, left knee, then step down. Step knee. We're getting some lateral movement right here. I'm telling you, that Bosu ball really has to engage the core, works tons of stabilizing muscles on that working leg, because the Bosu ball is an uneven surface. So your body and your core has to grab to keep you balanced, right? So a Bosu ball is a great investment. If you don't have it, again, options, people. You have options. Give me 1 more. March it right to left. You're gonna go over and back. Your timing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, go slower if you want. Working lateral movement on a very unsteady surface. This really gets those muscles going. You can gaze forward, little forward. Heart rate's up. 143 is my current heart rate. Yeah? Low impact, no jumping. So, again, let's talk about how we can amp it up. Weighted vest, light hand weights, hand gloves, or you can jump if you're at that level. All right, straddle, touch the ball, touch a ball in a little squat, touch a ball. Now let's march it left to right, left to right. What we did on the right, we're now going to completely work that left leg. Step it up and down. Left foot comes in the center of the Bosu ball. Try to get that whole foot on the Bosu. Whole foot off. Again, beats per minute, much slower. Keep going. My timer is coming off. Come on. Right here. Come on. Whole foot on the Bosu. Watch it. Use those arms. Working that left lead leg. Heart rate's up. We got it. Yeah, we got it. 4, 3, 2, and moving on. March it left to right. Alternate then. Right here. March it left to right. Left step, right knee. Right here. Looking good. It may feel a little different balance-wise. One side, it may be a little easier to do than another side, right? That's up to you. Or not, it's not up to you. That is just your body's a little imbalanced. So that's why for 5 minutes, I focus only on the right side. And then for 5 minutes, I focus on the left side. Muscle confusion, right here. You can attempt ankle weights. That's a way to amp it up, but you've got to be very careful and very safe. Okay, hip extension. Counterbalance, that right foot goes back. Left foot, in the center of that Bosu ball. Lift. Fingers and hands go to the crown of your head. Squeezing that right butt cheek. Core engaged. Nice and strong. Shoulders melted away from your ears. Very doable at this pace. Nice, slow and controlled. Step left, right lift. 60 seconds each exercise. You can do it. You are strong. You are determined. You are powerful. You are inspirational. And you are a light in this world. You bring so much joy and happiness to us all. You really do. March it left to right. There's only one you in the world, and I'm very glad you're here. Step left, right knee, ready, go. Step knee, right here. Whew. I can tell you my heart rate's up here. It's still 143. It gets pretty high when you're using that Bosu ball. I love cross training with that Bosu ball. I love constantly confusing my muscles. So my body is always growing. I'm not staying stagnant in my workouts. If you're staying stagnant, try a different workout. Try to increase your weights. Amp it up. Ramp it up. You can do it. You can take your fitness to that next level. Over and back. Watch it. I do not care how fast or how slow. Up to you. You do not have to keep my beat. A lot of balance is required when you're stepping, both feet on and both feet off. That Bosu ball. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Whew. Yes. Feels so good to move. So good to challenge our body when it comes to balance. We're challenging our stabilizing muscles. When you put both feet on the Bosu ball, your ankle muscles have to work. Your core has to engage, or you'd simply fall forward if your muscles weren't all working together in synergy. March, deep breath in, and an exhale. One more time, deep breath in, and an exhale. Great workout. Time to cool down and stretch. Give me a deep breath in. 5 minutes, guys. One more time. Get the oxygen. You just had a great workout. Deep breath in. And exhale. Take your feet wide. Reach across. and reach across. I want the body to come with you. Reach. It's like a fluid dance. Reach. Time to work on flexibility and mobility. Reach. I don't care how fast or how slow you go. Reach and reach. One more each side. Loosening it up. Now just go side. Hold. Other side. Hold. One more time. Hands on top of your thighs. Other side. Take it over on this side. Elbow and reach over. Side lateral bending and stretching. Top hip is not caving forward. Your eye gaze can be to the ceiling. It can be looking straight forward. Up, other side. Bottom elbow rests on that thigh. Elongate in through that top arm. Press through that straight leg and really elongate your body. Stretch, releasing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. We're gonna turn, put a bend, that back leg, fingertips lift to the ceiling, and you're gonna feel the stretch. That hip flexor, that hip that is back. I don't care what leg. Reach your fingertips to the ceiling. Rib cage is expanding. There's no tension in your head, neck, or shoulders. Come center. Simply rotate. Inhale as you prepare. Exhale as your fingertips reach to the ceiling. Feeling that stretch here in the front of that hip flexor. Expand and open up and through the rib cage. Elongation is the name of the game. Flexibility, lengthening, elongating. Left hand reaches for that right toe. Right hand reaches for that left toe. Again, left hand reaches for that right side of your body. Right hand reaching for that left side of your body. Place both hands on the top of your thighs. Roll it up, one vertebra at a time. Shoulder roll back, right. Shoulder roll back, left. Roll it down. Spinal mobility. Roll it up. Elbow, shoulder roll back, right. Elbow, shoulder roll back, left. Two more times. Next time, straight arm. Right arm back. Left arm back. One more time. Roll it down, belly button to the spine as you come up, one vertebra at a time. Right arm back. Left arm back. Take your feet hip width apart. Circle a little wider than hip width. Circle those hips. Circle those hips. Hip mobility in that back too. Reverse your circle. Yes, it's for hip and back mobility right here. All right, feet hip width. Actually, feet are together. Grab that right wrist, up and over. Grab that left wrist, up and over. Grab that right wrist, come up and over, expand through the rib cage. And come up, come over. Shoulder rolls back, both arms, straight arms. Two more. Oh, feels good. And reverse, and we're done. Circle backwards and forwards. Just do what you can. You can always do those elbow rolls if you don't have that. Clasp your hands together. Chest expansion. We all need this in every single workout. I'm so proud of you today. Inhale. And exhale one more time and we're done. Big inhale. Be sure to join the Fit Over 40 low impact weight loss and body shaping program, private community. I'll see you for our next workout.